right, folks. Well, here it is. We've barricaded as much sunlight as possible.
Yeah.
It's fucking Mars is what it is. Mars is still shining brightly tonight over us. But let's get into a little What's Up and Eat Smoke.
Smokity smoke.
Well, I sent my pretty baby to a neighborhood store. My head was bobbling from the night before. I said, you'd better hurry as she went out the gate. My sister needs a helper, and I don't mean a steak. She had a cold six-pack when she got back, but it was root beer.
Root beer.
Well, now you can
This is my favorite part because we get to just blow stuff in Jason and Dustin's face, and they can't do a damn thing about it.
I wish we could.
It's part of the show.
I'm going to start spitting beer. Like, just Triple H with the water. I'll just start doing that.
Just spraying beer at people. Well, this is where we usually do a review. What's Up in E-Smoke? We should have named it something else because it's not smoke. But me and Big E get vape juices from
The juices.
all over the lands.
Yes.
And today we have a new line from an old friend.
Yes.
Pastime craft juice from our buddies at Premier Liquids. PremierLiquids.com.
Why have I heard of Premier Liquids?
I don't know.
I've got a hat on.
I don't know.
Biggie's got a couple shirts.
I got my Bruce City juice hat on.
Well, let's kind of give you get you caught up. PJ from Brew City, about a year ago, we got a hold of him. He sent us some juice, and it was the Brew City, Brew City juice, and the most amazing juice flavor we have ever had, Blue Raz.
Yes.
To this day, it's like crack cocaine.
You're chasing the dragon.
I'm chasing the dragon because I can't get it. I don't have it anymore. When I do get it, I go through it so fast. And then today, Biggie texts me and he's like, "Hey, I've still got a half a bottle." And I was like, "He's going to ask me for $1 million?" No,
Nope.
he just gave it to me.
That's right.
Well, he vapes at a 0, right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
you
that
vape at a
and the
3.
one that I gave him was 0.
Okay.
But it was time to move on.
So we've reviewed Brew City before. We've reviewed No Name.
No name.
And basically, Premier Liquid is kind of the umbrella
They're a collective
for a number of different lines.
Yes.
And they just came out with a new one. It's called Pastime. I always like to do a song that has to do with the thing, and I was like, Pastime. I was gonna do like John Fogerty's "Put Me in Coach."
Yeah, that wouldn't have been bad.
Because to me it was kind of pastime, baseball.
Yeah, America's
Then I was
Pastime.
like, I don't think that's what the shtick of this is, And then I was like, I'll do Pink Floyd's "Time."
Yeah.
No, the intro to that is like 8 minutes long.
Yeah. There's just a bunch of clocks ticking.
Yeah.
Right. So I just went with George Jones, the man, and his song "Root Beer" because one of the flavors of this new line is root beer. Jason, I know that you love to read,
I love reading.
and so let's have you read the flavor profile for Fountain.
The Fountain, a creamy root beer and vanilla ice cream float. That sounds pretty good.
Delightful.
Yeah.
There is not a lot of whimsical writing for these flavors.
They let their juice do the talking, right?
Exactly. They're like, you know what? We could spend 45 minutes giving you this fancy-dancy.
Like vape description.
I got this
Who
one
needs it?
on my RDA right now, and I will start it off. If anybody's had Not Your Father's root beer, it tastes pretty damn spot on to that.
What are you using for that? What's your?
I got a Plume Veil, and I'm rocking with a Twisted at about 0.5.
I got an Oop-de-Oop at a 2.7.
All right, Dustin. I'm glad you finally caught on.
But yeah, it tastes like it tastes like a hard root beer.
Yeah, it's like the old-fashioned root beer. It's not the sweet, sugary root beer. It's that classic
Kicks your ass a little bit.
kicks your ass.
It's got a spice.
It's got a little bite to it.
Yeah.
It's like when your girlfriend just comes over and just kind of nibbles you on your neck. You know how it is, Dustin.
I like that.
You like that?
He like that.
Dustin's like,
She don't mash your kitchen.
Dustin's like, she's moved in now, so technically is legal in all 50 states.
He says, whoop-de-doo-de-doo.
So yeah, the root beer float. I didn't get a lot of creaminess like ice cream, but definitely a root beer. And like I said, the gritty, not gritty as in.
Like you're eating a pear. It's not like that.
No, it's just it's that classic root beer taste. It is phenomenal. And right off the bat here, you want to hold that up. They sent it to you just like the Bruce City stuff and the No Name stuff.
Their
A very-
packaging is
yeah, very
spot
cool
on.
packaging.
I'll put the camera on it. It's a little cardboard crate,
Yeah.
right?
It's like a soda thing that you get from McDonald's,
But it's
but cooler.
But miniature.
And I'll tell you something. This came in really handy because when we were driving to Chicago, a lot of times I have 4 or 5 different bottles, and there's no place to put them in the car. You set them down, and they fall over. They're all over the place. Your wife smacks you in the face and says, "You got to quit vaping." But this, I was like, you know what? I'll vape these. I'll preview them and everything, and I just put them in the little box.
yeah, it's like a 6-pack.
Yeah, it was like a
You
6-pack.
know?
It's like your little craft beer.
Exactly.
But this is a craft juice. E-liquid inspired by Days Gone By. I didn't know if we had mentioned that part. Right off the bat, okay, there's 4 flavors. We'll go through all of them. I did want to say, flavor presentation-wise, excellent. Flavors all around. We'll go through each one of them. Really good. There's only one thing I can knock about them. These fucking bottles.
Glass bottles, yeah.
I cannot do glass bottles anymore. It's killing me. I don't know if it's because like my arthritic hands can't open these. I mean, yes, they're
You have arthritis too? I thought you just had.
and arthritis. But they're supposed to be childproof. I understand. That's great. But they're adult-proof. I cannot get them open
Yeah.
for the life of me.
I had a hard time when I first got here too. Getting
Now, why do people opt for the glass bottles? Does it preserve things better than the plastic? But the plastic's just easier. It's more malleable to
I'll
work
tell you.
with?
I'll tell you one thing about e-juice.
What's that,
Some
Scott?
of it's acidic. So
They like the devil.
there's some things that you can't keep in a plastic bottle.
It'll just eat through over time?
It'll eat the
Oh,
bottle.
I thought you said Hasidic, which I thought was weird.
You
that
thought I was referencing Jews again.
Yeah.
You want I should vape this?
Hey, you want us to vape this? No, but yeah, that's probably one of the main reasons why, because glass is probably is gonna
makes
hold
sense.
up.
The second flavor. Let's do the classic. And as I put in, I got brand new copper.
Coppin?
I got copper.
Do you eat the cotton after you change it out?
No,
Is
it's
that
not-
what you're
It's not
supposed to do?
coppin candy.
You
Oh.
throw it away.
Gotcha.
But as I start to set up my little drippy thing here, Jason is going to read the classic.
A cold cherry infused.
Influsi.
A whore.
What a hussy.
A cold cherry infused classic cola soft drink.
Cola.
Yeah.
Um,
Classic cola, a little
Scott?
grenadine.
I'm gonna as soon as you get that, I'm gonna
Okay.
try it.
I've been vaping on this one. I was actually worried that I was going to run out before
I even had a chance.
before Biggie had a chance because I really like it. I do not like dark sodas. I do not like colas.
I'll just hit it off here.
For the life of me, I don't like colas. A cherry Coke, a Pepsi,
You're
a
missing
Coca-Cola.
out, buddy.
I just can't do it. It makes my teeth feel gritty. But a cherry Coke, my wife loves cherry Coke.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you're just going to hit this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit that.
All right. I'm just using my old school Sagali 150, man.
right, baby.
I'm like, I'm just going to keep it real.
New school, old school.
Yeah.
No school.
Extra job, exposable income?
Preschool.
Nice.
There it is. Oh, look at that plumage.
It's a cola. It's definitely a cola. And I actually like it. I don't get a lot of the cherry. The cherry is a little bit at the end. That's fresh cotton, too. The cherry is a little bit at the end. If you can put some more on there and kind of soak it up a little bit. I don't know. Can you guys smell? Can you smell
Yeah.
that as cola?
I don't.
The
I don't-
Coca-Cola.
It smells sweet to me.
It's definitely cola.
I did smell a little cola. Biggie, if you could breathe right into my nose. Let's work something out here.
I think it definitely loses something on our end compared to what you're
Well,
getting.
But here's the thing.
That's definitely cherry cola.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. When I was smoking,
But it smells better than cigarettes.
right? That's what I'm
for
trying to
sure.
say. Is
Yeah.
even for the person who's not vaping, it's a more pleasurable experience.
Yeah.
I mean, we try not to blow it in your guys' face. We usually do, but
I prefer when people don't blow things in my face. That's
I'll blow it in your face, Dustin.
But do you see what I'm saying? Like, we can vape, and it's not bothering you guys on a serious
right.
Right.
No, I would compare it to like when my great uncle would smoke.
A cigar.
No, out of a pipe.
Oh, yeah, those
like
were-
candy
yeah,
tobacco.
yeah.
You know, like that always was very sweet smelling, whereas my grandparents' cigarettes just reeked. So yeah, this doesn't bother me at all.
Another great thing about vaping. All right, so now we're going to go. So the cherry Coke, a slight cherry, but heavy on the Coke. And I would say it's the old school Coke.
Cocoa?
Coke.
You're in love with
I'm
it?
in love with the Cocoa. All right.
All right.
So that was going to. All right, Jason, read The Dream.
A floozy. No, I'm sorry. A crisp orange soft drink with a scoop of vanilla. That sounds pretty good. I'd have some of that. I'd have it breathed into my face by Big E.
Is this named after Dustin Rhodes, the American Dream?
The American Dream, Dustin Rose.
The American Dream, Dustin Rose.
Dreamsicle. That's really all you can
It's
say.
a dreamsicle.
Nailed it.
I don't have it real hot, so you'll be able to handle it.
Can you not handle it too hot?
No.
I don't
How
like.
hot
I don't
can
like.
you handle?
Sometimes I blow his face off. I'll have it way.
Yeah.
God damn, what you got
He'll
there?
be like,
hot to handle, too
he'll be
cold
like,
to hold.
here, try this, and I'll get it, and I'll hit it, and I'll just like, huh, and I'll look at the thing, and it's like 140 watts. I'm like, oh, okay.
140 face melts.
Some like it
This
hot.
this has the creamy taste that the root beer doesn't. This has that orange dreamsicle. You know, like you get that initial orange taste, but then when you get into the middle of that and that creamy,
Oh, yeah.
I really like this one. I am gonna go ahead. We have one more to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this one is my favorite of the line. It's elegant. It's
I can actually pick up the creamy notes on that one, just on.
well,
on the
and you
nose.
have a craft nose.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your craft nose for a second. You when you drink, you do Drunken Lullabies, which
Right.
is a craft beer show.
Right. We do basically what you guys are doing here, just on beer instead of juice.
But you guys a lot of times will smell
Yeah.
the beer
And
when you
that's-
pour
I-
it.
Your nose accounts for half of your taste. You know, that's why things taste better when you're not sick.
That's why you drink
know?
beer out of a glass and not
Yes,
out of a bottle.
not out of a bottle, because you get your nose up in that shit and you get things
Crack a lacking. So we're not just crazy here. You know, we're-
well,
So I definitely, if you like orange dreamsicle, this is definitely the one that you want. It's perfect.
Is the one that he wants?
It's
You are the one I want.
it definitely smells like it. Even just breathing in your guys, it totally smells. Even the cola, it smelled just like cola to me.
right, and I would say that this is of the premier liquids that we've tried. Blue Raz is my number one.
Amen.
Blue Moon
Amen.
from No Name,
Amen.
which is the blue ice cream, is my second favorite, and I'm going to say the Dream. The Dream
It was all a dream.
is
I used
now
to read Word Up
is
magazine.
in the top 3.
Nice.
All right, we have one more to go.
to go.
The cream.
Cream.
Or is it the creme?
The creme.
The crumb?
The creme of the creme.
Creme
Creme, that's
creme
right.
de la creme.
The creme.
The crumb.
I like.
A smooth vanilla aged rustic cream soda.
It's so rustic.
What makes a cream soda rustic?
I think, well, all these are like the classic recipes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this, like
the OGs.
The OGs.
The OG.
Okay.
Although I don't think there's cocaine in the classic, like
Bummer.
originally on
Right.
Coca-Cola.
Cocast.
What's this one?
It's called the creme.
The creme. Oh, like a cream soda.
Creme de la creme.
Definitely. Like that A&W that you the bottle that you get out of your vending machine. Definitely.
A little sweet, pretty
Little
creamy.
Sweet, little creamy. Very nice.
Definitely got the.
Very nice. I like.
Hello, spiked levels. And I've been vaping on this most of the day. I'm not going to change my RDAs, but I like. I'm not a big cream soda kind of guy. So, but like you said, it tastes like an A&W cream soda. So basically, okay. So all 4 of these have a soda or drink theme.
Now you've had you love Mountain Dew. You're notorious for loving Mountain
Yes.
Dew. 10
Yes.
at a time for a dime. Now, you've had Mountain Dew vapes before that weren't great. Is that fair to say?
Right. I think I have had house blend Mountain Dews. I've had what?
Often duplicated, never replicated.
Duplicated.
That's the name of the.
That, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's
Oh.
often they try to duplicate it, but they can't ever replicate it.
Yeah, Mountain Dew is impossible.
No.
It tastes.
Mellow Yellow's garbage.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
proof pop.
So even
Yeah,
though that's
proof
your
pop.
favorite drink of all time forever, it doesn't mean you can make a good vape out of it.
Right.
Here's some good examples of some great drinks converted into incredible vapes.
Right. So,
Yes.
we got 4 flavors here, and this is what I like about Premier Liquid. First of all, American Apparel.
Swag.
Yeah, look at
American
this.
Apparel swag. I'm wearing a snapback hat. I never wear a snapback hat.
No, he doesn't. He looks good in it.
And just so you know, all this stuff was given to us
Yes.
way before we got this new Pastime line. This is, when I'm just saying, hey, this is great because they gave us all the swag.
You go way back with Premier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, PJ had made us. We talked about it when we went to the
Yeah.
St. Louis Vape Expo.
Made us feel like VIPs.
He made us feel like the coolest dudes in the whole world, and when we all know that we're not.
No.
This is news to me.
He had cute girls come and tickle us.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, and they showed us
Uh-huh.
moves that they
Oh,
had.
that's not what I
Like
thought you were
Jagger.
going.
Like Jagger.
No.
They showed us.
Dot.
Their
Yes.
boobies. No.
There, and if you go to premierliquid.com, premierliquids.com, there are a number of different lines, and what I like about them is they're making lines and not having a whole bunch of flavors. You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah.
here's
Yeah, let's keep it simple.
Here's 4 good flavors that all combine into, this.
Like a greater theme.
Right.
This is a theme. This
Right.
is the 4 flavors you get in that theme.
But there's tons of
And they all
different,
taste like
yeah,
it.
there's tons of different lines. So definitely go to premierliquids.com. Again, kudos on the flavors, kudos on the cardboard, box for them.
It's very aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
And I'm Pastime e-liquids bottles are memories of days gone by, taking inspired from the great American soda shop flavors, proudly crafted by the Brew City Juice and No Name E-Juice crew in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You can check them out on Facebook at Pastime Juice and on Instagram at Pastime Juice as well. And contact for wholesale. Contact sales at premierliquid.com, but you can order it just, bottles. And also, I'm going to tell you, check them out for Blue Raz and the Blue Moon
Yep.
as well. Only thing is the bottles, but
Yep.
that I don't know if it's everybody. I
And
have
if
a
you
couple-
follow Premier on Instagram, you're going to get every one of those. Like, when this comes out, you're going to see all these flavors. They all show up on Instagram.
So kudos, PJ and the
Yep.
crew. We need to go to Milwaukee.
Yeah, we
to go
do.
see a Brewers game
I love
and
Wisconsin.
then just vape the shit out of them.
My grandpa lived in Wisconsin. My uncle still lives up in Wisconsin. Love Wisconsin.
So thank you very much, Pastime Craft Juice.
Yeah.
Well, I sent my pretty baby to a neighborhood